Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some abandoned CTF gameplay. The score in the background is a 22-1. It's a pretty decent gameplay, it's nothing too special. There is a ninja in it at one point, which is quite nice, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, but I've got a topic that I wish to discuss today, and that is regarding Halo 3 becoming free to all Xbox Live Gold members, starting on October 16th and carrying through all the way to October 31st. Now, this is a pretty awesome piece of news for a lot of reasons. One of the kind of frustrating things was it was originally meant to be free in June or July, I believe it was. I think it was June. And they pretty much implied, and lots of people inferred, that Halo 3 was going to be free in June, but then it turned out to be a mix-up, and then Major Nelson said they'd never actually outright stated that it would be free in June, they just said it would be free eventually or something. So it's just pretty stupid, confusing on their part, and obviously a lot of people were looking forward to that. I feel like a lot of people were always clamoring for a opportunity to repopulate Halo 3 because there's a lot of love for that game. A lot of people still have love for the franchise, but they don't necessarily enjoy Halo 4, which is a shame, because I think at this point in time, Halo 4 is actually a very solid game. I don't think it was at release. I don't think anyone's trying to deny that. There was definitely some major problems at release, not enough maps. Some of the settings needed to be balanced, no 4-shot battle rifle, the DMR was heavily dominant. But now, I feel like people have just gotten a really bad stigmatism towards Halo 4, so it's kind of turned people off of it, but I don't necessarily think for the right reasons. But, in saying that, I'm not saying people shouldn't be excited to repopulate Halo 3. It's still a great game. A lot of people would argue that it's better than Halo 4. I'm kind of sitting on the fence. I want to wait till Halo 4's been out for a while to get a very clear opinion on it, but at the moment I'm having more fun on Halo 4 than I ever did in Halo 3. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a better game, it just means I'm having more fun. But there we go. So as you can see, the ninja, pretty nice, you know, pretty nice on the OS guy, no big deal, you know. I'm so cocky, I can't help it. So Halo 3 I'm really looking forward to playing. I myself will be playing on October 16th, so if you send me a message, I'll probably be playing on my Modest Major gamertag. My friends list is full, but if you send me messages and invite, I will most likely join and be playing on those dates, and trying to get a couple of uploads here and there just to talk about Halo 3, because I haven't commentated it too much on my channel as of yet, and I feel like it would be really cool to have everyone in one place, because I'm sure a ton of people will come on. You know, a ton of people were playing Fable 3 when they made that free, and that game didn't exactly get the best critical reviews, but anyone will take something when it's free, and that's fair enough. Halo 3 is arguably one of the better Halo games. The campaign was really solid. It was worth a lot of replays. That's something that I'd say about Halo 3 versus Halo 4. The Halo 3 campaign was 100% better than Halo 4 in pretty much every way, in my opinion. Halo 4 obviously had a lot of nice set pieces. The graphics were pretty good, and there were a couple of standout moments. I feel like the Didact was a really good bad guy. But for the most part, Halo 3 just did everything more solid and better, and everything felt more grounded, and you knew where the story was going to go, and you knew what was happening, and Halo 4 just felt a little bit over the place, and it did feel like a kind of an awkward step into making a campaign game for free for free. It's not that I think it's bad, I just think it didn't necessarily cement itself in the franchise like the other Halo games did, which is a shame. So if you haven't played that campaign, I advise you do. I still don't think it's the best in the series. I thought Halo Combat Evolved was the best in the series, but that's just me. The multiplayer itself was definitely one of the more solid ones. It has some very interesting playlists. Obviously, this game has been out quite a while, so they've had a long time to be able to format their playlist in a very entertaining way. And multi-team is personally my favourite. When I look back on Halo 3, and when I look back on all the fun times, the first thing that springs into my mind is multi-team on the Pit, or multi-teams on Narrows, or multi-team on Epitaph. The map design was pretty darn amazing in that game. For the actual base maps, I would argue that Halo 3 map design was better. Obviously, Halo 4 has Forge maps, which brings a lot else to the table, and there's not that many Forge maps implemented into the matchmaking of Halo 3. So for me personally, like, Halo 3's base maps, Halo 3's default maps were pretty darn amazing. There's no denying that. Epitaph, multi-team, Narrows, multi-team, that's what I'll be playing. I'll be playing a bit of Social Slayer here and there. But like I said, if you want to invite me on that day, just do it. Don't be nervous. I'm willing to play with anyone. And I'll be having a lot of fun, I assume. So, yeah, I thoroughly advise you guys, pick it up when it comes out. give it a try. If you have played Halo 3 already, well, you probably have Halo 3. You know, for a lot of people on this channel, I feel like we're already pretty strong Halo fans. But even then, even if you've already got it, I think it's an excuse to get on there, and then there will be a really large population increase. And we can kind of compare our feelings between Halo 3 and Halo 4 and see, you know, at this point in time, what are we enjoying more? Does Halo 4 win the battle because it's more fresh, it's more exciting, and there's a lot of Forge maps going along? Or does Halo 3 win it because it's got such a special place in your heart? It's got very balanced matchmaking. Do you prefer the competitive settings? It's always nice to be open-minded and to compare the two games and to see where we're at right now going into Halo 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I have been Modest Major. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Team scored. Game over. Victory.